Alrighty, welcome back everybody. How are y'all doing? This is NGQ again with another part of the Witcher walkthrough. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is head inside this inn. And this just teaches us about campfires again. You can come over here if it's lit, you can, rest at it, do whatever you need to do. If it isn't lit, you can use flint, or you can light it. If it's nighttime, you can actually use Igni once we learn it to light it. So this is also important right here.
A notice board. Maybe I can find some witcher's work.
Yep, so it's going to teach you about notice boards. So notice boards are very useful within the game because they'll give you little extra side missions like, oh, kill this amount of monsters, blah, blah, blah. For right now, we're actually going to ignore it because I'm going to want to do a little bit of training first. But first, let's go inside. Okay, again, I was just teaching about inns and taverns, how you can meditate or you can store items, which is what I'm going to do right now. Let's go over and talk to the innkeeper.
What do you want?
Give me a beer.
Your kind's not welcome here.
I said I wanted a beer.
We have no more. Very well. I'll see what I have.
Good man.
Everyone drink up. We're closing.
Innkeeper, do that again and I'll get angry. Wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
All right. I'll just tend to my business and be on my way.
What can I do for you?
Alright, now that we got that out of the way. So I'm not even going to talk to this guy quite yet. I just want to come over here, store some of the stuff I have. Let's actually make sure I read everything. Okay, I read that. So let's go put that away. That away. We're just going to go ahead and store damn near everything. I'm going to keep it small on me just in case. What is that? No. I read that. And white gold. Don't need it. I did not. That's the Frighteners vision I was talking to you guys about. Okay. Let's read those really quick. Okay, and it actually taught us quite a few different potions we can use. Let's talk to him again. Oh, okay. So now what we're going to go ahead and do before we get started, something in the game we have is called boxing. Two different ways to make money. You have boxing, and then you can also do it's kind of like a dice poker is what they call it. But it's a little bit more difficult, but boxing is a pretty easy way to make money. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to box some of these guys that will allow us. The only person we don't want to box is Fat Fred, because that will actually give us some experience. We want to save some of that, because in this game, you can get experience two different ways. You got it from quests, and you also got it from killing monsters. Quests, it's a fixed EXP rate. So, for example, if a quest gives you 1,000, it doesn't matter what level you are, you will get 1,000 experience from it. But monsters will only give you a certain amount depending on your level. So I'm probably going to train to about level 6, because what am I? I'm level 3, so I'll probably train to about level 6.
I'm itching to it.
And then start doing quests, so I can kind of
stranger?
maximize my, almost like min-max the game a little bit. Alright, so we're going to go and box this guy. So whenever you're boxing, let's say he will do it for 10 orange, you can double that. And bet that, which I would recommend, double it because you get more money. Can't go any higher though. If I did like 21, you wouldn't do it. So let's do 20.
I'll kick your ass and make money doing it.
We'll see.
Alright. And then we're just going to do the same thing I taught you guys. So let him come up. I'm going to hit.
Give me, chickie.
That tactic makes this game very, very easy when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. And again, like I said, you just attack. The minute it connects, hit the right click, and it will cancel and reset the animation, and just rinse and repeat. And I just, beat his ass in like 10 seconds.
You win, Wanderer. Take your coin and leave me be.
Boom, okay. And usually there's like 3 people you can fight, so and you'll know, because I click on this guy, he'll just say something, but it won't actually enter a dialogue. This guy should be able to fight, yep. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, click through that.
You fight like a lass.
Boom.
You win.
Okay, cool. And the last guy.
Wanna fight?
This guy won't do it for too much. He'll only do it for a max of 10, but hey, better than nothing.
No pain, no gain.
Okay.
You fight like a lass.
Huh? Okay, and again, so you can fight fat for it, but I recommend don't do it for right now, because now what we're going to go and do is train. So, another thing is you really do not want to talk to anybody, especially a person named Vesna Hood in here. She's usually like back around here somewhere. Yeah, there she is. So don't talk to her because it's going to initiate a quest if you do. So, okay, we're going to head outside now. What we're going to do, we're going to do circuits around the map, and you want to do it at night. So we're going to rest first, but let me pull up the map. Can't really see nothing, but basically this map forms roughly like a circle, kind of like that, and that's all we're going to do. We're going to do circuits. Whenever you come back before the day ends, I'd recommend go in there, do some boxing with those guys that you can to keep earning money, and then rest. And then rest towards about night, and rinse and repeat, and keep doing that until you're about level 6. You can go a little higher if you want, but I want to say when you're level 6, some of the monsters start giving you less experience, and then we'll start going and knocking out actual side quests. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and do some training, and I'll cut back whenever I'm level 6. Hey guys, I'm cutting back in on the recording during the training process just for a quick bit because I'm going to get forced into a scene up here. So I just want you guys to be able to see that as well.
Stop. What are you?
A witcher.
We're militia. We keep the peace.
I'll be going.
We needs to see you're not ill.
I'm immune.
Don't know what that means. We got to check.
What's that?
Chip, well, you look foul, but healthy. Move along.
Godspeed.
Thank you for the compliment, sir. That's about it. Oh yeah, forget you getting attacked as well. I don't know how many attacks I can read. They'll probably kill some of shit that's not really that great. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put on group. I know you did that. Just drink some swallow potion if you haven't yet. There we go. Well, fuck those guys anyways. It don't really matter if they die. It's fine. Ain't no skin off my back. Another quick tip though, as you guys are running around doing your training, you'll see a lot of buildings you're going to come across, like back there. A lot of them are unlocked. Definitely go in there and loot them as you go along, and definitely loot any monsters you kill. Just be careful at night. Some of the abandoned buildings you might go in might have a ghoul inside of it or something, so be prepared, especially on hard difficulty. They can be a little bit challenging and hit a little hard. But that's about it. I will cut back again, like I said, once I hit level 6, and I'm only level 4, so I got a little bit to go. Hey guys, another quick cut in. Swear this is the last one. But so whenever you reach this little village by the river, there's one more cutscene that you're gonna have. I want to make sure you guys see this as we walk up to it. Alright, no real audio on this one, but basically, once you see this cutscene, you definitely want to run over there and act. I'm going to pause it really quick. So if you don't run over and act, eventually those bandits will start attacking the dwarf over there, which can alter things later on. And that, by the way, that is Zoltan. So let's go over there real quick now. Have another cutscene initiated.
What's your business with this dwarf?
We're shaving off his beard. What's it to you?
Alright, so you have two choices. So, again, if you want to play as a neutral witcher, you might be able to just choose, alright, don't let me get in your way, you go cut off his beard, I don't give a frig. Or you can play as a or you intervene. So I guess intervening would be considered good Geralt, kind of politically good Geralt. I would just kind of choose this one regardless, to be honest, because it only gives you positive benefits.
You'd be better off moving along.
Love non-humans, do you?
Sheathe your weapon and stop waving those arms around if you want to keep them.
Ooh, a live one. Get him, lads. Kill the deviant.
You asked for it.
All right, guys. So I would do a style, and we'll keep doing this until we kind of read off a few of the numbers. Okay, you should drown okay, I think that's kill off enough. So let's switch over to strong style with finish. There we go. All right. So only the drowner. Oh God, don't kill me during this. I wonder if this will kill me. I've never had this happen.
Thanks for getting those hounds off my back. Wait, Geralt, is it you? Well, I'll be damned.
Something wrong? You don't
Okay,
look
hopefully
well.
it killed
Are
the
you
drowner.
hurt?
True to a witcher. Died, came back to life. Nobody's seen him for 5 years, and he wants to know if something's wrong.
Who are you?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
drunk.
he's there.
I'm your
He's just like, yeah,
pal,
I'll just fucking listen.
Zoltan
Don't worry.
Cherry. Where have you been? Why haven't I heard from you? What about...
Not sure I can explain much.
Ah, you don't need to tell Zoltan Cherry anything. Let's just say I'm glad to see you. Though it would be nice to resolve some matters.
You misunderstood. I lost my memory. I only remember the last few weeks.
Know what, Geralt? Let's have a beer and talk like we used to. Clear your mind and maybe some things will come back to you.
You look like something's bothering you.
Yes, a nasty matter. A friend was to meet me in this village some time ago, but he never appeared.
Think he might be in trouble?
I hope not. But I wouldn't be surprised if he were. He joined the Squirrels recently and agreed to trade with the Hawkers.
Squirrels and hawkers?
The Squirrels, or Scoia'tael as they call themselves, are non-humans who hope to gain equality by shooting folk from behind trees. And Hawkers are merchants who sell arms to the Scoia'tael, illegally.
I see.
Geralt, I'm not exactly welcome here. We non-humans get blamed for everything from the plague through the beast to the warts on the Reverend's arse. I'd look for my friend myself otherwise.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I learn anything.
Thank you, my friend.
So, how are you doing?
You know me, my schemes. I hope to start a modest business in Vizima, bringing in goods from Mahakam. The Breckenrigs are pressuring me.
The Breckenrigs. Who are they?
My future in-laws. I'm to wed Eudora
I got a bad
Breckenrig
feeling this dude's
soon.
gonna fucking KO
But
me.
my
the minute I get
father-in-law
done
to
with
be
this.
puts too much stock in material things. The Common Cause mine, where I worked after the war, was a complete failure. I blame it on the bloody times.
So,
You know,
from Mahakam? Any profit in that?
I certainly hope so. I made some investments during the war. As they say, money needs to move.
Just so long it doesn't run away.
Geralt,
Can you tell me more about the squirrels?
Oh man, I thought
they're
there was this Peter hanging
non-human
there for
little
a second.
shits who are fed
was like, oh,
romantic
well, that's not down
tales.
at the border.
They've taken up arms to fight for freedom and other ideals. During the war with Nilfgaard, Emir used them to wreak havoc in the kingdoms. I don't know who supports them now.
All right, and that should be about it.
I need to go, Zoltan. We'll talk later.
Thankfully, I still have Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go and loot these guys' bodies real quick. But again, that should be the last one. Whenever I hit level 6, I will come back to you guys. But anyways, for now, I will see you in a bit. Alrighty, welcome back. Hey guys, so I'm not quite done training yet, but I wanted to show you guys a way to get experience on this chapter a little bit quicker during the training process. So currently right now, I'm inside this village right next to the Reverend's house. My player symbol's blocking it, but yeah, there we go, Reverend's house. So what we're going to go and do is talk to him.
Begone, devil's breed!
Calm yourself, priest. I merely wish to speak with you.
There's nothing to speak of.
Indeed there is. I seek Salamandra. I heard they come here.
They'll kill us because of you.
I have ways of showing gratitude.
What ways?
You're troubled by a beast?
Not your business.
I'm a witcher. I could help.
Another witcher came recently. Berengar. He promised to slay the beast, but fled when it howled.
I'm not Berengar.
If you want my trust, bear the eternal fire's light to the people and dispel the darkness. You'll find 5 chapels around the village.
Fire won't scare the beast. This is more than a stray dog.
The eternal fire, blasphemer. You can be sure it will scare off beasts, for it has been said that though his soul be in darkness and his visage be a horror, do not judge him hastily, for he will carry the flame of hope into the night. And also, you shall only be safe in the glow of the eternal fire.
All right, but it will cost you 100 orens.
Very well, but the eternal fire must appear at night in all 5 chapels.
I'm looking for men who wear salamander-shaped pins.
That's not wise.
Why?
Vexing them may shorten your life.
Do I look scared?
Another witcher came here before you. He too swaggered with audacity, and yet, do you see him? Not likely. He fled.
He's not me.
Do not sneer at Salamandra. The whole village fears them for a reason. You must convince us all.
What can I do?
For me, destroy the beast. As for the others, visit Odo, Mikkel and Haran. Can you solve their problems too?
Are they elders of some sort?
Everyone knows and respects them. Odo's rich, Haran a merchant, and Mikkel a city guard. Gain their trust, and you'll win the trust of the village.
We'll see.
Wait. They need to believe I sent you. Show them this ring of the eternal fire.
Alright, so this is what we were looking for here, a signet ring. Because we need to go talk to a guy named Mikkel, Mikkel, however you pronounce his name, and he will unlock the crypt for us. So what we're going to go ahead and do now that he gave us to it, or gave it to us, a lot of times you might be asked to show an item to somebody, which we'll see shortly, and we're going to need to show this to people. So I'm going to go ahead and take his Eternal Fire signet ring and put it on one of my hands. Alright, and now what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to head over to Mikkel, which he's located over here at the Merchant's Gate for right now. So again, we're right here, and we're just going to travel right down along this little coast and up to the Merchant's Gate. So I will be back when I'm there. Alright guys, we're back and we're here at the Merchant's Gate Bridge. So let's go ahead and head on down and talk to this fella right over here.
Halt! What?
What do you mean, what? I want to enter the city.
There's a... what do they call that? A quarter line.
Will it last long, this quarantine?
Commander's job to know, not mine.
And I guess the commander's inside. Does this quarantine apply to everyone?
Dunno.
Have you let anyone in?
People with passes, they're allowed in.
I see. Let's talk.
Does the Reverend know you're here?
Alright, so here we're going to go ahead and say, of course.
Of course.
I don't believe you. He give you anything?
And we're going to go and show him our hand.
The Reverend said, worship the fire sign. Seems he did send you.
Alright, and now we're going to go and ask him, I guess,
The Reverend said you could use my help.
I've been told to get rid of those dead uns.
Deadens?
Yeah. Commander told me to clear the crypt down the road. I've never fought beasts before. Too scared.
Deadens, you say?
Please, sir.
I'm a witcher, so I'll rid you of the fiends, but in exchange, you'll pay me 200 orens and tell the Reverend I helped you.
Sure, sir. I'll tell him what I know, which will be little. And I don't have much gold, neither. But no matter, just so long as the dead uns are slayed, eh?
See you later.
Alright, that's all we really need from Mikkel, whatever the hell his name is. And now on the map, so again, we are right up here at the Merchant Gate. You're going to follow this path curving around until you get to the crypt. Right over here. So again, I'm going to go and fast forward till I get right over there. Alright guys, and we're back. So we're outside the crypt right now. Again, going to places like this, a lot of times it can be a little dark, so it's nice if you do have a torch or if you have cat potions. I don't have any on me right now, and this is pretty manageable even if you don't have a cat potion or a torch. So let's just go ahead and get in here. Now, let's be very careful.
Seems the contents of that bottle caused the woman's death. The ghouls came for her remains.
Alright, yeah, again, so it's telling you about torches, or you can drink cat potion, whichever, or, again, it's not too bad right now, but as you can see off in the distance, there's a ghoul. But what we're going to want to do, examine the corpse, and make sure you grab this little vial. It can be kind of annoying to grab, but you definitely want to make sure to grab that. And you want to move very carefully in here, because ghouls will jump up from the ground, and especially this early on in the game, especially if you're playing on hard difficulty. Oh, damn. There we go. So especially this early on in the game, it can be an issue when you start getting too many of them. So if you get a bunch that spawn, definitely go ahead and run back to the entrance and see if you can pick them off one by one. I would also recommend making a save if you can. Alright, let's move. Oh, there we go. See if I can stun this guy too. Nope. Thank God he didn't pop up earlier. Alright, let's see if we can stun this guy real quick. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, especially early on, it's nice getting those stuns and just being able to finish them off right off the bat. Okay. Again, let's just be a little careful going through here. Also, these are called places of power. I'm probably not going to be able to use this one because I literally just used one outside. But, a lot of times you can perform the ritual magic. Oh, I could. And it'll give you a little boost. Like now I've seen intensity increased by 100%, which is great. Alright, so again, let's move a little slowly. So I'm probably going to get jumped by a couple here in a second. Yep, there we go. And see if we can, yep, lure some back here. So we really just want to fight one at a time if we can. Yeah, okay, that one stopped, thankfully. Get this guy a little bit closer so we can stun him. Come on, please, please, please. Perfect. Let's grab his ingredients. Alright, let's move down here. See if we can do it again. Perfect. I think there might be one more in the crypt. I really can't remember. Let's go a little bit further in. And let's see. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, that's fine. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that scienticity just really just helped me out. Ooh, that just gave me a lot of experience too. Again, you don't have to do this if you do not want to, especially if you just want to use the monsters experience and not waste any quest experience. But I'm already pretty close enough, so it'll be fine. But one last thing we really want to do in here, and you can also come back here and loot this place a little bit later as well. We want to get this. Now we have Igni. So now basically we can, it's like a fire spell in a sense. This can be very useful, especially if you level it up and get the incineration perk, which will definitely be useful in the next chapter for grinding. But that's about it in here. We will be coming back here a little bit later in the chapter to do a little like side quest to do in here. But that is about it. So I will see you guys again, like I said, once I reach level 6. Alright, welcome back everybody. So I finally reached level 6, finally. Just to show you a few things. Let's go ahead and open up my hero. Alright, just to kind of show you how I've been equating my levels. You can do it a lot of different ways. But this is kind of a pretty decent path you should take. So as you notice, strength, dexterity, stamina, intelligence. I have both rank 1 and 2 for them. Picked up a few things like regeneration is pretty useful since you can, vitality regeneration plus 1 per second. It's pretty good. Dexterity, that one you get automatically. Stamina, I got the endurance regeneration plus 25%. That helps definitely over time. Intelligence, this tree I definitely recommend focusing on first. You definitely want to do this one, which of course you get that in the prologue chapter. This is very useful, being able to start enabling the identification and gathering of herbs. This is good, especially if you're playing on hard difficulties. You can start making potions. And monster lore, another good one to get. This is also a pretty good one to get, but we don't quite need it. Probably within the next level or two, I will be getting oil preparation. Next, Ard, I really, especially in this chapter, I do recommend getting levels 1 and 2 and probably knockdown plus 25%. I haven't got that yet, but that's also very useful because in this chapter there's quite a few enemies you can stun and do like a coup de grace or whatever it's called. Igni, again, you can also level this up. I would definitely try leveling this up going into the next chapter because it's very useful. But most importantly too, you really want to be getting both rank 1 and 2 for the strong, fast, and group style. And then besides that, again, as you've seen, I haven't really done it too much yet. I'd recommend getting these ones, the damage boost, and do that for each style, because each style has its own like little damage boost. The other ones aren't too important, but yeah, you definitely want these ones. All right, but enough of that. Let's go back out of there and let's head over here. So now that we've actually gone and done our training, let's go to the notice board and we can collect some of these contracts. Alright, so now let's go to our inventory and let's read these contracts. So this is for the Bargus. And after I do that, you'll notice I get a quest for it. And this is another important reason why when you're training, you want to collect those skulls. Alright, boom. Get the Drowner contract. I need to get 3 Drowner Brains, which as I've been training, I've been getting those as well. And exactly, it's updated the quest. And the Ghoul contract. Again, you need Ghoul Blood to give to Kalkstein. Again, which I should have already done that as well. Yep, Ghoul Blood. Especially if you went down into the crypt. Yep. And lastly, I know it can be a little confusing. Some items will pop up into the quest items. So make sure to read this as well. This is the arrest warrant for the professor. You can go ahead and stop the video and read this if you'd like. Okay. Boom. Alright. You also notice I have a bunch of different books and scrolls I have because I'm actually going to go and sell these. Again, before you sell, and I don't think you can even sell the contracts, but don't sell these if you can. Make sure you read them. And actually, when I was running around, if you were actually going around and searching through the buildings, you should have gotten some free books that will save you some money because books in this game can be pretty expensive. But first, let's go and talk to this guy, the Vizima herbalist.
Greetings.
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague. The gods be my witness, nothing ruins trade like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Most of the diseased have died off, but the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
All right. So first, let's go over here and, have him show me his wares. He can sell a couple useful things. Most importantly, though, are these books. This you should get most importantly. Actually, if you want to, you can actually come buy this before you start training so you can collect a lot of these ingredients out there, out of the plants that can really help with making some potions, especially if you're playing on hard difficulty. They're kind of expensive though, 300 and 200. Don't worry about this one. I don't even think that really gets too useful until chapter 2, maybe chapter 3. But for right now, let's buy field plants. And you can't sell this guy books, but in a second I will show you guys that you can sell books too. Because again, after you read it, just sell it. There ain't no point in holding on to it. But let's go ahead and click this. And now we should get a couple more entries. Yep, White Myrtle, Hellebore, and Belize Fruit. I think there's maybe one more. Yeah, Crow's Eyes. Alright, and now let's just
What's with this plague?
This dialogue.
What of it? 'Tis some variety of the bubonic. To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
My grandfather claimed the same, insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Yes?
Tell me about the beast.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
Interesting.
Royal officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Indeed. They call themselves the militia and extort bribes. Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the salamander sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
I'll ask him.
Yes?
All right, and that's about it for him.
Farewell.
Next, let's head over here to the blacksmith.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Yes, I'm a dwarf. No, I don't support the Scoia'tael. Yes, I've paid both taxes and bribes. Many times. Today, in fact.
Calm down, I just wanted to talk.
I'll be calm in my grave. Optimistically, that won't be long now.
I'll try not to miss the funeral.
Make sure and show up for the execution, too. They once herded me off to see a non-human get hanged. Let me tell you, laughed my head off.
I gather they don't like non-humans around here.
Neither here nor anywhere in the Northern Kingdoms. An official in Vizima recently won an innovation award. Invented a gallows especially designed for dwarves.
What's so innovative about that?
Nothing, but think of the savings. When you're producing them in the hundreds, all that extra wood can be used to make other goods. Toy swords, for instance.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
All right, so be careful how you talk to him. One of these options, I'll be careful, but first, let's go over here. So they're just kind of teaching about blacksmiths, how if you come here with like meteorite, you can actually create weapons from it. But for now, all I really want to do here is just sell this. Because it'll actually give me 40 orans, which that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and sell that. Get a little bit of money back off that. Again, if you have any other weapons, usually it'll be in this slot and that slot. Yeah, you can go ahead and sell that as well. That's about it for that. Let's go ahead and talk to him again.
Yes?
And let's talk about weapons.
Let's talk about weapons.
Well, I'm no specialist, though I can forge swords. Bring me 3 different ores and I'll forge you an excellent steel sword.
I'll look around for some more.
Another thing. For 35 orans, you can have this excellent sword, Grease. It's not exactly legal, but I really need the gold.
All right, so there's kind of no point to not get this. It's very good, especially for how cheap it is. I want to say it also teaches you the recipe, so let's go ahead and pay him.
This grease
Yep,
improves
formula
the
for
quality
comfort
of
oil.
rusty weapons. It's
That'll
lard
save
and
you
some
later
other
on, especially if you have to,
Listen,
buy a recipe book, which could be really expensive. Anything?
I've got work to do.
Okay, yeah. So some of the options that you can talk to him about will actually piss him off, and he won't talk to you anymore. You have to like go and rest and come back, and then he should be able to talk to you. But let's just ignore that for now. Missed the barrel. Okay, let's head inside though. Alright, so again, if you were actually wandering around and doing the fighting, you probably ran across Zoltan. Now, as long as everything went well, the first time you enter here, he will actually come and talk to you. He just didn't do it now because obviously when I was training, I came back in here. So for now, let's go over here and fight Fat Fred. Let's see if I can actually fight some of these other dudes as well.
What?
I don't know if it's been long enough. Okay, I did. Okay, so I'm going to cut until I beat these 3 guys, and then we will go and fight Fat Fred.
watching?
Alright guys, we're back. So I just got done
itching
beating
to
the
eat
3 guys you can
someone.
usually fight, so now let's go ahead and fight Fat Fred.
Whoa!
Some tournament going on?
We beat each other for coin.
Interesting.
Fat Fred will rearrange your face, just show me your gold.
How much?
25 orans.
I'm in.
Alright, so again, just use the same tactic I've been showing you guys.
But not to kill you, you bastard.
And boom, we're done. So again, you'll need at least 25 orans to be able to do this. If not, just go sell some monster loot or maybe some little items you picked up while scavenging.
You win.
My reward?
Shoes.
2 flasks of supreme moonshine and a snack to go with them. A ring or cash.
So again, like you said, you'll get some liquor and food, a ring and gold. This one obviously not worth it. Gold, I want to say is like 100 orange, which isn't bad, but the ring he'll give you is actually more expensive than that if you sell it to the right person. So we're gonna go ahead and choose the ring.
The ring.
Never liked it.
Never liked it.
All right, and that's about it for him. Now the next thing we want to do is find the antique.
Tried that? That's why
Yep,
I'm broke.
and he is seated right here.
I'm forced to sell my goods out here.
Damn, you look like a Muppet, dude. All right. So before we talk to him anymore, let's go in here. And before we go and buy anything, I'm going to sell a lot of these books. Cool. So we got a little bit of orange back. So now it's always important to, I would say, buy all the books you can, find all the books you can, read them in each chapter. It's only going to help you in the long run, especially if you're doing it for like completion's sake. So I'm just going to go through and buy as many as I can. So after you hit that point, you can exit out, go in your inventory, read each one. Alright, there we go. Now, talk to him again.
I'm
Don't get a whole lot back, but now let's go see if we can buy the rest of his books before we run out of cash. And then, well, it doesn't look like that's going to probably happen. Okay, I'll need one more book from him. That is really expensive, so I'll have to come back later, but let's at least buy this one. Next, what we want to go and do, let's come over here. Talk to the innkeeper. Go and get rid of some of the stuff we don't need. Stuff like that. What is that? Comfort oil. Don't need that right now. That stuff over there. A few things I want to grab. First, we're going to have to do some drinking competitions. So you want to grab some weak alcohol. So Vizima Champion. This will also do Cadwin Stout. Or Cadwinian Stout. I'm going to go and grab this for now. I'm pretty sure we're going to need some more later on. But we'll do that for now. I'm also going to go ahead and grab one bottle of wine. You can do Matinee Rosé, Toussaint Red. I'm going to go ahead and just do this because I have a lot more of it. Get about one of those. You're also going to need some food. I think it's like 3. That doesn't matter. And if you have pork, like a ham sandwich, yeah, I need that as well. If you have tulips, which I should, yep, if you have tulips, take some of that with you as well. And that should be it for now. Alright, so let's go over here. And there should be a guy called, Drunkard. We'll talk to him.
Have a drink with me.
Alright. So they're going to teach you about drinking, how you can drink with some people, yada, yada, yada. Again, for this one, make sure you have some weak alcohol with you. And all you do is grab it and put it right here. Depends on the person. Some of them you might have to drink a little bit more, others not as much. I believe this one, it varies from 4 to 5 drinks.
What? What's that?
Alright, looks like 5 drinks it was.
So, outdrank you.
Strong head you have there.
Don't I get a prize for winning?
Drank with a merchant recently. Weak-headed he was. Take his book.
Thanks.
Alright, cool. So now, and that was the book we needed. That is awesome. That's why it's good to sometimes search around, see what books you can find, help some people out, they might give you one, because that was the last book we needed from the antiquary. Cool. Alright. Another tip is when you're drunk, you walk slow as shit. And if you walk forward like this, it's pretty slow. If you actually turn sideways, and you do like a little side stroll, you actually walk a little bit faster. What we're going to go and do, let's go ahead and rest with Olaf really quick. Just so we can stop being drunk. I just want to make sure we were all got that out of our system. Now, let's go and talk to Shawnee.
Did you want to ask me something?
Where's Alvin?
Abigail, a local soothsayer, offered to care for him. I hope I did right in trusting the boy to her. She seems strange.
I'll look in on them.
Thanks, Geralt.
Okay, that's about all you can do. We've already exhausted all the dialogue with her.
We'll speak later.
Stand still.
And there is another man that should be sitting around. His name is Declan. There he is. Or, nope, right over on the far side. Lovely Declan.
Finally, someone sensible here.
And you are?
Luvarden, merchant. Of those Luvardens.
Of those or not, I sense you have a job for me.
Unfortunately, my friend disappeared in the cave beneath Vizima's walls.
You think he's dead?
I don't know. I'll pay you 200 orns to rescue him or provide for a decent burial. Will you take the job?
All right.
My friend tried evading the quarantine to enter Vizima.
Why through the cave?
We heard goods were smuggled into Vizima that way.
I'll do what I can.
Be careful. My friend has dealt with monsters before. If he's dead, surely danger follows.
Cool, alright. Now, where's Vesna? Let's go and talk to Vesna.
Greetings, handsome. You look a tinge fatigued. Wait, didn't you rescue that child at the gate?
By chance.
By chance? Really? If only the local peasants chance to do good once in a while. Oh, no matter. What can I get you?
Alright, so she just sells, again, if you actually need some wine or anything, she actually sells it, or any other little random items, especially if you need like some stuff to drink with. No, actually I got some other stuff besides that. But yeah, so anyways, let's exit out of here. Talk to her again.
What can I get you?
Nothing now.
Not likely.
You mean to
How dare you?
Oh.
Go plow yourself, pervert.
I shouldn't have said that. Okay, we'll come back and talk to her a little bit later, because Vesna actually should give us a quest. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit more alcohol real quick. Again, I ran out of Vizima No, I didn't actually. Let's grab a little bit more of that. But we need, I think, 10 different alcohols. Yeah, so let's go and grab 3 of these. And by that I mean you just need 10 total. And again, I really recommend using some weak alcohol. So Vizima Champion and K-Winnie and Stout, both pretty good to use. Let's go talk to Zoltan now.
Geralt!
Alright, so again, I already kind of exhausted all of his dialogue. But after the fight with Zoltan, some of those bandits that you kill will have dice boxes on them. And if you pick it up, you can go and do this.
Zoltan, I found these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork.
It's poker with dice. Very entertaining. Requires less attention than cards, but it's just as exciting. Dice are a dwarven invention. Became popular after the war. Not surprising, given that every mercenary played.
So how do you play?
Let's shoot around, I'll show you.
Alright, so this is dice poker. Basically with this, very, very risky. I honestly recommend saving as much as you can when you play these. Since I did not save, I'm going to go ahead and do the lowest bet I can. Because you always have a pretty decent risk of getting a shitty roll. Which, that's actually not too bad. I got 2 pairs. So my opponent has 2 5s and 2 4s. So that is kind of shitty right there. So I'm probably going to go and lose this one. Go and just not raise. And so technically, if this man, if he keeps these 2 5s, rolls for us, gets 1 more, he's honestly beat me. I have no dice even if I chose this and I got somehow 2 left, or two extra ones, it still wouldn't beat him unless I had like 4 of a kind or whatever. So I'm actually going to go and re-roll everything. Nope, didn't get lucky. Again, if I had like, say maybe the 2s or the 3s I had, unless I had 4 of them, I would technically beat him. But like I said, I only lost 6 ones right there. So now it goes into the next round. Alright, so I got 3 3s and 2 2s, so I'm actually pretty good right there. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. Hopefully I get lucky. I don't lose that many orange. Alright, so looks like he has 2 3s, but nothing else is too good. And I already have 3, so I'm going to go ahead and re-roll these, see if I can get lucky. Get another 3. Okay, I did not get another 3, but as long as he does not also get another 3, should be good. Oh, I did not see that. Okay, I lost. Well, that's a bummer. But now we got that done. So now let's go back over to Zoltan.
Geralt!
And let's go and have a drink with him. Now we're going to keep doing this, but we should exhaust all 10 of these.
Stand still.
Incredible. Outdrunk by old Geralt.
It wasn't easy.
Damn. I once swore on this stone that no human would outdrink me.
A diamond. I can't accept this. And I'm no human.
Fuck, take it. A pledge is a pledge.
Alright, and for that we get a diamond, which ain't too shabby. So let's go and shuffle back over here, and let's go and rest, and then let's try to talk to Vizima one more time. Alright guys, and we are back.
What can I get you?
Alright. Now, if I remember right, I believe actually just talking to her will get you the journal entry of her.
Nothing now.
Not.
In that.
There you.
There we go, we'll do that. Yeah, so just talking to her will actually give you a journal entry of her, and will actually trigger the quest whenever you're walking around the village. So we should be good on that. So basically, we talked to everyone of importance in here. I'm actually going to go and sell this book. Get a little bit of money back. I'm really poor right now. There we go. And that's about it. So in the next episode, we'll go and pick it back up, and we will start actually going out and knocking out these side quests and finishing up chapter 1. Alright, but hey, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I really do appreciate the support. If you have any questions, please comment down below, and I will answer it the best I can. But besides that, you guys have a good day and be safe.